All right, y'all. We back with YSL trial. Um, let's pick up, where we left out. Now, this I wanted to go back to this video right here when Lil Woody when he tests on his testimony, and y'all, I don't understand why my people always got to snitch on each other. Why they always have to lie on each other? Now he gonna tell y'all the reason why he accused Young Thug. And he gonna prove to y'all that he's not saying it just to be saying it. Um I just don't trust Woody. I just don't, y'all. I know y'all crazy about him. Y'all internet people don't interview him. Got him like he famous. And nobody care, about all of that right there. But I don't think he need to be doing all this this trial going on. And I said it again. And also he doing some little boy stuff. Guys don't walk around with bags and money on the ground and bad some money on them like that. I don't. What is Woody doing? I'm gonna let y'all hear him talk. He gonna tell y'all the reason. Then nobody make him say nothing about Young Thug. He ain't taking up for Young Thug. He just want to tell the truth, but he been lying the whole time. Yeah. I don't understand it. You don't know what to believe with this guy right here because he lie all the time. So let's listen.
So it may seem like I'm trying to help Doug out. I'm not trying to help him out. I don't care nothing about him, what he got going on, nothing. I care about the truth. The truth was, I was going through a phase in my life, and I have put all the blame on him. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he got going on. But y'all got me on the stand, and I'm telling the God honest truth. Leave me out of this. I made all these stories up, put the blame on him to get myself out of the situation because the police told me they want a big fish and I'm a little fish. They ain't who I want. So when they told me that, my only motive was to convince them that I'm telling the truth about this guy right here and I'm lying.
Y'all, I don't know what to say about this boy right now. I wouldn't. I mean, how how is he famous? How did y'all make him become famous? And he figured that since he sat down and talked to the police and lied, he wasn't snitching. But sitting down talking to the police, period, is snitching. Why you sitting down talking to them? Even if they interrogate him. But see, it was time, y'all gotta remember, it was time when they didn't ask Woody. They didn't ask Woody come. Woody came in to talk to the police. But why would he go in there and tell them a bunch of lies? That's why he can't. Y'all got to understand that I don't forget what I'm going to say. Anyway, let's listen to this.
In front of it, you have two dates, correct? Is that January 11th and January 28th?
Yes.
Permission approach. Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as State Exhibit 378 Yankee Charlie 1. Does that date say February 20th, 2015?
Yes.
Now I'm going to show you 378 Yankee Delta 1. Does this say February 21st, 2015?
Yes.
I'm going to show you 378 Yankee Echo 1. Does it say June 10th, 2015?
Yes.
Now, okay, y'all. Let me keep going.
Looking at 378 Yankee Charlie, Yankee Delta, Yankee Echo, do you see yourself in those three pictures?
Yes.
Right, this time to say like the 10 is 378 Yankee Charlie 1, Yankee Delta, 378 Yankee Delta 1, and 378 Yankee Echo 1. Is that?
Admitted without objection.
Now, looking at these five, this January 28th interview, you've now told Detective Gator and Detective Dennis also about this going to DJ Drama's studio the Friday night before Diamond Thomas was killed, correct?
I probably did. I don't remember what. I don't know.
Do y'all think he remember? It's a lot to take in to remember something back in 2015, y'all. I can be honest with you. I know what kind of job I had, but I can't remember some of this stuff that I don't want to remember. You know what I mean? I mean, if this man don't change his life, y'all, he lie. If he lied about something, he ain't gonna remember no lie no way. You don't remember no lie. Come on, State.
During this same January 28th interview,
That's a shame.
did you tell Detective Gator and Detective Dennis that you actually owned a chopper, a gun, a chopper?
So there's no point in me trying to protect him no more because he did. But
Huh? You were making a comment about someone being deceased and passed away.
what you were saying?
Just go ahead and re-answer the question.
Yeah, my question was, in this same interview with Detective Gator and Detective Dennis, did you tell them that back in January 2015 that you, when they asked you what type of gun you had, and you told them that you had a chopper?
Can you say that again?
Sure. In this same January interview,
Would it hurt them the first time? But he just wanna clear his mind before he say something, y'all. Okay.
where you're meeting with Detective Gator and Detective Dennis, they asked you what type of gun you had. Do you recall telling them that you had a chopper?
No, I don't recall what I just said to them.
And that's the chopper is a chopper that was purchased by Quindarius, Zachary, or Little D from Cleveland.
I don't recall.
He ain't gonna recall no lie.
Now, I think I just heard you say that someone is dead and you don't need to protect them anymore. Who were you referencing?
Tate, Threat,
Okay. Is that the young man who passed away a few weeks ago?
yes.
Okay. What would you be protecting him from?
I don't want to talk about it.
And let me ask you this: back in 2015,
Why she whispering?
were you friends with Tay back in 2015?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to hear about your loss. In 2015, was Tay shot at by IF gang members while he was sitting in his vehicle back in 2015?
How am I supposed to know?
Do you recall talking to Detective Gator and Detective Dennis about him being shot at in his car?
Like, if I see it, I don't recall.
And Trevante Turner consider himself a part of YSL?
Nope.
Do you recall Detective Gates and Detective Dennis talking about the fact that he was shot up by If Gang in the midst of the beef between YSL and If Gang?
All right.
Here we go.
Threat had beef with Rich Homie Quan. I don't know what they beef was about, but Threat had beef with Rich Homie Quan, and he was on his ass. Oh, I'm sorry.
Who was on who's behind?
Threat was on Rich Homie,
Okay.
and
Yo, those are nice.
yeah, Threat was on Rich Homie, and Threat got into it with nothing, you know. That's it.
No, it was some more he about to say. See, I believe Threat allegedly had something to do with Rich Homie Quan, father shot, being shot up. I really do. I really do think he had something to do with it. And he know that. But see, I don't think that the problem was YSL Fonnie Willis. I believe that the problem was the If Gang and all them other gangs. And y'all using YSL. I don't think that it's YSL. I think it's all the other gangs. Okay?
And at the time, was Rich Homie Quan claiming affiliation with If Gang?
See?
Let me ask this first. Are you talking about Rich Homie Quan and Threat? Was this back in 2015?
What you mean?
What you were just telling me?
No, it was 2014. I think it was one of them years.
And at the time, was Rich Homie Quan claiming affiliation with If Gang?
I don't know what Rich Homie was claiming.
And you said that Threat got into it with Nut in them.
I don't know. I don't know how it went, but I know that. Yeah, Threat like that.
Okay. Is that what started the beef between YSL and If Gang?
Threat wasn't YSL. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people. YSL is not what y'all making it be. Like, I keep telling y'all that. A person to wake up and say, Atlanta is a monkey see, monkey do city. Like, you see people doing something, you just do it. I mean, and people say, just because I know this person, oh yeah, I say, oh, I take a picture and say I'm YSL or whatever, but Threat was MDC. You know what I mean?
See, that what I just explained to y'all. They using YSL as the title. Fonnie is blaming, for some reason she got something against Thug. But it ain't the Thug, it's that YSL the problem, it's them other gangs the problem. The other two, the If Gang and the other gang, and some more gangs is the problem. I really don't even know why is this a RICO. I really don't, y'all. I really don't. You know, I know young guys have they means out there. You know, y'all do things. Don't be acting like y'all young men. Some of y'all young men be on the. You know, y'all have to hustle and everything like that. But that ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what they doing. They make money for their family, but the violence come around when folk trying to take from you like they doing now. People take it from you now. But he trying to explain to them why YSL is not what y'all think it is. And why it's this prosecute. I know Fonnie Willis has something to do with it. But I'm saying, why does she think that they are the controller of all of this violent crime? That's just my opinion, y'all.
They wasn't no YSL or that shit.
Did he ever stop claiming MDC and claim YSL?
Nah, we don't switch up. That's just what it is.
And you said he claimed MDC. What's MDC?
I don't know.
Okay, but if you said he claimed it, do you not know what MDC stands for?
It's none
Come on, Miss Hilton. You know, Miss Hilton not a good lawyer, y'all. She asking him the same cotton picking question over and over again. He just answer her question. She don't know how to question. They practicing. This is a practice trial for some of those prosecutors. They knew, and some knew in it, some not. And some experienced, some inexperienced. She need to practice. She needs some more practice. And the RICO is not a good case for her to practice in.
When you say he's claiming MDC, what do you mean?
I don't ask questions, that's what I mean.
Is MDC a music group?
Ask them.
I'm asking you.
He don't know.
Rappers, I don't know.
Okay. Are they a music group?
Huh?
Are they a music group? Does MDC stand for most dangerous clique?
Ask them.
I'm asking
I'm
you.
from Canada.
Okay. But you said he claims MDC, so I'm asking you. Does it stand for most dangerous clique?
If I say yeah and it ain't what it stands for, you're gonna say I'm lying. So I don't know what it stands for.
That is so. Why don't the prosecutor, if they don't believe, this is supposed to be their key witness, right? Y'all make me, please help me out. This is supposed to be their key witness, right? Why are they attacking their key witness? I don't understand it. If he's supposed to be helping them, she trying to get him to say stuff that he ain't about to say. Why did they choose Woody to be the key witness? I don't know. I just don't. I'm sorry, y'all.
Do you recall telling Detective Gaither and Detective Dennis about members of MDC beating up Little D from Mechanicsville in the club? In Club Crucial?
I don't recall. Probably so I ain't no tip.
Do you know if members of MDC beat up?
I was trying to find that club today for y'all, but I couldn't find it. I thought that maybe they tore it down because the area that I did a short video on, it looked like that was the area.
Demikian or Little D from Mechanicsville in Club Crucial.
They did. I was laughing too.
And MDC, are they from Bowen Homes?
No, ask me. Ask them.
Did you tell Detective Gaither and Dennis in an interview that you were cool with MDC dudes because you grew up in Bowen Homes and they from Bowen Homes?
I'm from Canada.
But did you spend time in Bowen Homes?
I don't recall.
Okay. You don't recall living in Bowen Homes before moving?
That's what he said.
Oh, I stayed in Bowen Home.
Okay. And did you tell Detective Gaither and Dennis that you stayed in Bowen Homes prior to moving to Mechanicsville?
I don't know if I told them that.
And then
So Woody from Bowen Home, okay, because he said he used to live over there. That's why I keep looking at Woody. Look familiar to me, y'all. It look like I seen him before. But because I knew some people lived in Bowen Home back in the days in 2015, 14. But he probably wasn't. Yeah, he probably was a baby. But anyway, so he from Bowen Home, so he know what it's called, the MDC, wherever they supposed to be. So he must been mixed with them and went to Mechanicsville and got to be saying that he from Mechanicsville. So Woody from two areas. Woody probably was a part of what who she saying threat is with the MDC, whatever it is, y'all know what it is. Cause he could be there and then he don't move to Mechanicsville. Now he claimed Mechanicsville. He not claiming the same thing. 3, he could be claiming 2 people. We don't know this man yet.
Because you did stay in Bowen Homes, you were cool with a lot of the dudes in NDC.
That's what I just said before she said that. I just said what Miss Hilton just said. He is cool with the people from Bowen Home because he lived in Bowen Home. It's big, y'all. It's a huge place. Yeah, it's big. Well, they not there anymore, but he had to been friends with. He had to been a part of them. I promise y'all, he had to be a part of them because that's how that community works out there. Then when he moved to Mechanicville, he came a part of them.
Do you recall telling Detective Gates and Detective Dennis?
I don't recall.
All businesses.
Come on, Miss Hilton. I ain't never seen nothing like this. That's your key witness. What else you have to ask him?
You said claim MDC. What does that mean, to claim a click or claim MDC? What does that mean?
What you mean?
You said it, so I'm asking you, what did you mean? You said he claimed MDC. What does that mean?
That's it. I don't know.
I'm asking you because you said it. So what did you mean?
This is how I talk.
Okay, so what did you mean when you said that?
You said something about what's his wise hill or something. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, you can't tie my friends into what nobody else got going on. Like, when you're speaking on games, you know what I mean? A gang is a game. That shit don't have nothing to do with nothing else. I'm sorry. I didn't frustrate me up here.
That's fine. So what did you mean? I'm asking a very specific question. What did you mean when you said he
The word
claimed
claim.
MDC? What does that mean, to claim it?
I guess we gotta Google it then.
Mr. Copeland, she's not asking what does it mean objectively. She's asking what did you mean when you said it.
I just said it, I don't know.
He said it 20 times. He didn't know. Go to the next question. Jeez, is there some more questions? Let me skip it.
Now, earlier we talked about you talking to Nut back in 2015. Do you recall ever meeting with Nut to give him back some items that were stolen from him?
I don't recall.
You say he took it what?
Isn't it true that you told Detective Gates and Detective Dennis that prior to Nut passing away, that someone broke into his car and you ended up with the merchandise from his car being broken into?
Yeah, the watch.
I recall telling you in the bedroom somewhere in this courthouse that I lied, and I'm being truthful today by telling you that I made it up. So what I said to the investigators in the past, I came forward and told you that I was in the room by myself when I told you that. I don't have no reason to lie. Don't nobody intimidate me. I'm not trying to protect nobody, no nothing. But I'm not going to sit up here and tell a lie that I can't keep up with. That's just it. I don't know. Like, what you talking about?
Okay. We're going to get to what you told me, but I'm going to ask you first. Did you tell back in 2015 that you met up with Nut because someone stole some of his items and you gave him those items back?
I don't recall.
You said it though.
Now, speaking about what you told me, do you recall telling me and my investigator Long that it was actually you who stole the items and then you returned it back to him?
I paid too much.
Okay, but do you recall telling myself and investigator Long that you actually took those items but you then returned them
I did tell you that.
Yeah.
But more importantly, that you actually met up with Nut. Do you recall telling the police that you met up with Nut to give him back those items that were stolen?
I probably did.
You probably didn't tell the police, or you probably did meet up with him to return the items to him.
I probably did tell that to the police.
Do you have any independent memory today of you actually returning the items to Nut?
I did.
You did return them.
I did give him his stuff back.
So
That
he the
was
one
something
stole
truthful
it.
that you told the police.
That was. I don't know if I told it to the police, but I told it to you.
Isn't it true you also told Detective Gates and Detective Dennis in January of 2015 that you called Nut and said, hey man, I got your shit right here. Pull up on me. And he came and pulled up on me. And you gave him his stuff back.
Take a little bit of lie and put it with it. Take a little bit of truth and put it with a lie. That's what I do.
And also, during the same meeting that you met Nut to give him back his stuff, you talked to him about the beef you were having with him and Kel. With you and Kel.
Can you say it again?
Sure. In this same meeting that you gave Nut back his stuff, you and Nut talked about the beef that you were having with Kel.
So when I gave Nut his stuff back, I didn't like the way he looked at me. So we didn't have no conversation. He seen all the people I had with me. He got his stuff back, said appreciate it, and he left.
What is wrong with Woody? Woody, it's just like you saying that you stole his stuff. And you stole something from me and then you bringing it back to me because you on your gift trip. Who does that? Wow.
So what I told investigators was, I don't recall what I told them, but I remember giving him his stuff back, and I didn't like the way that he looked at me.
Okay. Did you remember telling Detective Gates and Detective Dennis that you and Nut had never had any beef and never had any issues?
I don't recall.
Okay. When you met with Nut, do you remember who you were with?
I ain't telling you.
Ooh.
So you remember who you were with?
There's a lot of people with me.
Okay. Who were some of the people that were with you?
I can't recall.
Well, you just told me that you weren't going to tell me, so.
Because I can't, it was a lot of people